So
You're listening to CRBRadio.com. The words and opinions you are about to hear are of the hosts and do not reflect the management, sponsors, or affiliates of K Radio Broadcasting.
yeah, I turned it all the way down because he's direct and I had to.
It don't get no bigger. Worldwide, it don't get no bigger. Get radio, it don't get no bigger. Welcome to the show. Where else you wanna be? Where else would you go? Truth be told, you can be anywhere in the globe. Listen, this Detroit soul. It's fun jazz on me. Country and rock and roll. The big big outdoors.
All right, here we go.
Control. Bigger on K Radio.
It's bigger on K Radio. Let's go, bitch.
Don't talk to Jack like that.
Don't talk to my fellow orange.
Welcome,
hat.
everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. This is episode number 217.
Hell yeah.
Big and Bigger, everyone. Wave to the camera. We are Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We are Facebook Live
My
tonight.
grandma's watching.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi,
He
Grandma.
doesn't care. He just flipped you off, Grandma.
Wow.
Sorry, Grandma.
She's probably like this on her chair.
He's a grandma flipper.
That son of a bitch.
So,
What'd she say? Something?
Yeah.
No, no, I just seen you go like this.
No.
who's,
No, that's me. That's me.
excuse
It's
me.
one of us every week.
So, if you guys could, Jack and Joe.
Hello.
You can go to either my page or the Cave Radio page and share the live feed.
I'm going to do that right now.
Would be
Fantastic.
And everyone listening should do that right now as well.
Yes.
So, welcome to another exciting week of Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio. 8 episodes left, maybe 9, depending on if this other band. I got an idea, Al. If that band says no,
Which band are we talking
the
about?
Kung Fu Lovers,
Oh, yeah.
Hillbilly Knife Fight.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind that at all.
They just had that show at the old Miami.
Because they
Last night.
just
Was it last
Steve
night?
Bennett in that band?
Steve
No.
Bennett. No, he's
No?
in the Kung Fu Lovers.
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
He's in the Kung Fu Lovers. So, great weekend, man, of music here in Detroit. We had the DIY Fest going on down in Ferndale.
That was a lot of fun.
You were there?
Well, my girlfriend and I went there, and we hung out and just walked around, and old Jackie there was pouring beer for Dog Aid.
I was.
Okay.
wow.
So
I was.
I think you might have ran into my daughter there because she was at the Dog Aid
Oh, really?
thing a couple times. She can't. I have a Dog Aid. I was wondering how I got a Dog
Yeah.
Aid koozie.
No, DIY people are really good to Dog Aid. They go down there and pour every year, and got to sit. I poured by the stage there last night.
Ugh, that is gross.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your first venture with a White Claw, Eric?
White Claw.
Yeah, but I had that stuff from the the Blakes, and it was way better than that.
Yeah. Well, nobody's sponsored by White Claw, right?
No.
Well, we went and poured there for Dog Aid last year, too. That was a
I don't
hell of a
want that
lot of
shit.
fun.
Yeah, I got to hear Junior last night. It's the first time I've seen them live.
Junior, which used to be Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Right.
Back in the day.
And man, they had a crowd there, and
Yeah.
they had that place bumping.
Well,
It was pretty cool.
they're out of Flint,
Uh-huh.
and they're a national touring band.
Yeah.
They might
Yeah,
even
they played
world
Arts
touring.
Beats Needs a few years ago
Yeah,
on the main stage.
They're a pretty big band. I know they've. I saw them for the first time at St. Andrews, fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, I've never been in St. Andrews.
Really?
I've never been in there.
Well, you need to turn to your right and say, Jack, I want to play St. Andrews.
It's not how we talk to Jack.
Jack, pretty please, can we play St.
Mr.
Andrews?
No, they go Jack Hunger.
Jack Hunger.
Doesn't it sound like a private detective's name?
Has that died out yet?
in the 80s or something
No.
like that?
No? Good.
No.
Well, right now we formed this idea, and it's all up in the air right now. And I got to put the pieces together. This will be my job in the next few months. But when Jackie's birthday comes up next year, I want to do like a charity event or something. And
Is he gonna be 60?
we're gonna 62.
62?
And we're
are
going to
an
get
amazing
his
looking
youngest
61-year-old.
son,
Gypsy vodka.
Josh, in the ring with Jack and like a mud wrestling thing or something and do Fight Hunger with Hunger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That'd
Not bad.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I like
Not
that
bad.
idea.
I think you guys' next music video, you should do a police detective theme and make Jack the detective.
Yeah.
He's chasing you guys around.
We've already decided that Jack is Batman.
Oh, even better.
Well, he's got the shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I like
He
that.
always has Batman stuff.
So Joe's also got a great idea for him and I.
Oh yeah, that's. I'm talking to Brian this week about that when he comes over.
We're
Twins with DeVito and
That's a
Schwarzenegger.
great idea.
Dude.
That's a great idea too. That's a great idea.
I'm the leftover shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it would be the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
Oh yeah.
Oh
kind
yeah.
of thing. Well, after I conform, turn into Mr. Hyde, I'll have his little fucking beanie hat on.
Oh
top of my
yeah,
head.
that's not a bad idea actually.
Start smashing.
'Cause
my
you ain't gonna
drums
fit
to
in the rest of the
pieces.
clothes.
Yeah, the rest of the clothes. No, I have to buy some ripped up.
This is my little hat on you. It's my little hat. That'd be great.
Run around naked, scaring little kids.
You need more beard, though.
Well, that's I shaved everything off for the Magnum PI party and was sporting that amazing mustache for a couple weeks.
Yeah, amazingly creepy.
It was so
Dude, I look like a predator.
We'll save
for-
everything.
not amazing.
We'll save everything when we manscape, and you can just.
Nah, man, that's good.
I feel like Magnum PI is maybe the only person who actually could pull that off.
He is,
Right,
he
yes.
is. There isn't many people that
My
can pull
dad-
off a full stash like that.
I don't know if
I did.
anybody watched football today, but they were showing the side by side of Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers had that creepy
Oh, yeah,
mustache,
yeah.
and I was like, Jesus.
Well,
what
his goes out a little bit
thinking?
further too. I think
It still is
Yeah,
horrible.
it's
Still creepy.
But yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm actually here in a couple days. I'm going to go to the barber and have him start.
Yeah, I already, once I shaved the last time, now I'm in the growth mode. I got to get some of Jack Hunger's growth serum.
No, man. He went from this to that in a matter of weeks.
Yeah.
I cut probably
Yeah,
8
it
or
was
10
long.
inches of it off
the wedding?
for the wedding because my wife is like, I paid $100 for that necktie and nobody's gonna be able to see it.
You should have just tied the necktie into the beard somehow.
Right.
I tried. Do like a weave.
Yeah.
Or cut it up into little
no.
pieces and fucking used them as
Now
little
you're
fucking
giving me
braids.
ideas.
I know, right?
Okay. How?
So you know what's funny is I came across a video not too long ago of you guys when you were first here. You were here on Just Roll With It back in
I remember that.
Tuesday
yeah.
night. Nick Malamas filled in for whoever was here.
I had a
and
baby beard.
You did.
Looked like you just came from Sunday school. Or
Yeah,
something.
you did.
Yeah.
That was before my hat too.
Yeah, it was before the hat. And,
The dark times.
Before you formed your full persona.
Yes. Yes. Before it became Joe.
The pot hobbit.
so, as I was saying, there was a great weekend of music. You had the DIY Fest, Rockin' the Shores and St. Clair Shores. The Lowe's played last night.
I was just gonna say, how were they, man? They're fucking awesome.
Well,
man.
I was gonna go down there, but I got a phone call from them guys saying that they literally closed everything down. Ava Under Fire was supposed to play, and
'Cause of storms?
Oh, dude, it stormed like crazy.
Oh fuck.
So Ava Under Fire got scratched. They gave Sponge 30 minutes, and then the Verve Pipe played. I guess they played after, but
Yeah.
it was probably an hour and a half, almost 2 hour delay. So I just turned around and was like, yeah, fuck that.
Right.
And then Oktoberfest was across the street, Sweet Revenge. Our
Yeah,
good buddies
middle of
played.
September. What a great time for it.
Well, it's always.
They're
This is,
so
Oktoberfest isn't in October,
hot
despite
and
what
sweaty.
the name says.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Technically.
Well, technically.
It's the
but if
whole
you-
month of October
But Germany,
in Germany.
Celebrates the first week, or it's September 28th. Gadsby and Sexton are heading there this weekend.
To Germany?
Yeah. Sexton's there now. He's in Italy with Jonna and her family, and then him and Jonna are flying over and meeting Amber and Jay
Yeah.
in Germany for Oktoberfest, which starts this week.
Well, but it's still the whole month of October.
Yeah, but
where,
it's-
Who
But-
are
but
these
all that-
people?
Who?
Would they like to fund a rock band?
So we had all the, and then Rich Schmidt is getting ready to leave town. He's moving to Alabama.
Is he
And
really?
He's the original bass player of Sweet Revenge, so he
He
got up
played
on
last
stage and
night.
rocked
Oh,
a
no
couple
shit.
tunes with him.
It was pretty cool.
Yep. So it was the
Oh, of
original
course.
four
I knew
members.
you were there.
Of course I was there.
Dawn's
Sweating my
Dawn's
ass
been-
She's
off.
cooler than you, man.
Dawn's the queen of Redford happenings.
Dude, I felt like it was a party for me. I knew everybody there. Tyler I didn't even see him. He's sitting over here with them, sitting with them. I'm like, dude, what? And he's like, what?
That's how my kids are when
Great
we went down
conversation.
and saw you guys in the
What?
Kid
huh?
Rock thing.
What?
They, I went and did my thing, and they went and did their thing, and I look over. Mason's talking to the dudes from Spiral Crush, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing over there?
Give him a microphone.
Yeah, exactly. But so check this out. Friday night, Mason's got practice. Morgan was at the DIY Fest, and we went and picked her up. We get home, doing all kinds of work in the house. Did some dishes, cooked some dinner. come upstairs. Mason goes downstairs to fill up a water bottle for me and something else. And he comes upstairs and he goes, Dad, I think there's a possum in the kitchen.
Sweet.
So I look at him. I'm like, what do you mean you fucking think there's a possum? Is there a possum? He's like, it looks like one.
Is there?
You know, and I'm like, what? You know, so I go downstairs and I got my phone on, flashlight. You know what I mean? Because the
BB
lights,
gun in
whatever.
hand.
Well, I didn't have one handy, so I get down there, flick the fucking light on, and sure as shit, there's a fucking possum staring right the fuck at me.
They go, I'm dead.
No, it just sat there and looked at me and was like,
Those things are mean.
I mean,
but he was a little one. It wasn't a big one, and it wasn't all fucking nappy and everything. So I think it was a baby or
Right.
a small one.
How the hell did they get in?
So my roommate leaves her window open sometimes, and there's
Jesus.
a rip in the screen, and her
Oh,
cat
my
light
God.
comes in sometimes through it. So that's the only there. I scoured around the house, looked everywhere.
oh, how'd you get him
Oh
out?
my god!
I haven't. Hold on, that's the great story. So he's sitting on my fucking toaster oven, just like chilling there, like, "What's up, man?"
You got any pizza rolls?
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? So I'm like, I had a blanket in my hand. I was just going to fucking go for him, but I went for him, and he fucking hissed up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do that. You know, so
You're
then I was
so
gonna,
big.
You're
so then I
37
was
times
like
his
40
Yeah, I
size.
know. So then I was going to grab him by the tail, but then I'm like, that motherfucker hangs from his tail. He's probably strong and he'll bite me. So I thought different about it. So I covered him up a little bit. And I'm like, Mason, go open the door. So he goes and opens the back door. I'm like, all right, now get the fuck out of there. So he gets out of there, and I fucking take the blanket, and I'm smacking him. And he fucking falls off. And
With the
instead of going outside, he fucking goes downstairs, dude. I lost him. I couldn't find him after that. So I have a live trap, a small one.
Yeah.
And I put a bunch of shit in there, and he fucking survived that.
Yeah,
He
you
ate
probably
everything.
reached through the cage and was pulling the lettuce
Through
and shit
the
off
side
of there.
of it.
So
Yeah.
no, I had like apple slices and a banana, half a banana in there, and he fucking ate it all, dude.
He has
And
long
didn't
arms.
get
He's
caught.
like,
He was using that tail, I think, dude. Fucking whoosh. So Erica's got one for bigger animals. Like mine was just like a squirrel, whatever. So I went and got that big motherfucker, and it's been down there for a day and a half, and it still ain't been chipped yet. So I have
is he eating the stuff?
no, not out of that one yet, but he ate. I think he's probably full from me feeding him the night before.
I know what to do. You go to Walmart, you get yourself one of those dog beds, and you just let the guy be.
Yeah, eventually he's going to want to go out, and that's when you just close the door behind him.
So the best part of the whole fucking story, though, is
becomes a
not only
pet.
do I have a raccoon in my or a possum in my basement, but I'm walking up the stairs to close the door and everything, and there's a fucking raccoon this big, just like, hey man, can I come in? Just chilling there right at my back door. I was like,
You're like fucking Dr. Doodle.
and that's
man.
exactly what I come up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck am I?
They
Dr.
probably
Doolittle?
chill at your house when
Like
you're
Snow
not there.
I
White.
have this fucking overgrown backyard, so I'm sure I have fucking
Oh, my
deer
God.
and fucking everything in that
Weed
backyard.
whacker, that's what you need.
No, I got my
got
boy
rabbits
Drew
and-
May coming to fucking cut all that shit down for me.
He
I
done
just
it yet?
I just moved.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, I
what
would
did.
I just moved in. I can't.
Burn the
Dude,
place.
I
I'll bring
got
over
freaked out.
bring over my old Red Rider and a case of Bush, and
Yeah.
me and you will have a good night.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I go
He's
to
laying on the dog bed.
Saturday. I go to pick up the fucking cage, and Erica's boyfriend's like, "I'll just give you my rifle and a high-powered BB gun
God.
rifle."
Right.
And I'm like, I don't even know where the fuck it is. If I knew where it was,
Dude,
I'd
you'll
fucking
shoot your eye out.
No.
You got to get it out soon, though. Otherwise, you're going to file eviction papers. That thing squats for longer than 3 days, I
You're
think.
gonna start shitting everywhere.
So yeah, that's my weekend's been fun. So every Mason's like, Dad, did you catch him yet? Did you catch him yet? I'm like, no, motherfucker, leave me alone.
I'll send
Back
you
in
a
the day,
picture.
you'd have
I'll
gave
send you
that boy a
picture.
stick and said, "Go get him."
You ain't eating dinner until that opossum.
You need a new winter hat, boy. Go get him.
So the Joe Mikowski and Jack Hunger are here for the representing the Gasoline Gypsies. You guys just announced it. Jack's been quietly announcing it for 3 or 4 days, and the news came out, I think Wednesday or maybe even Thursday, whatever it was, about the show in Lexington, Michigan. So why don't you tell us a little bit
we're
about
really
that?
excited about this. Lexington Village Theater, man. It's an awesome theater. It's beautiful. It's big enough to be called a theater, but small enough to be intimate. I think it seats around 300 people.
They still have a lot of major acts go through.
Yeah,
there,
and
too.
I mean, Nugent plays there frequently, and there's a lot of big time acts that go there. But we got to deal with them, and we're going to do. We're kicking off what we're calling our Roots Rock Revolution. It's sort of a nod to where these guys get their music from, and we're bringing in Levi Bootcut and Chris Day and Jennifer Westwood and the Handsome Devils. They're going to be playing along with us.
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Joe
Hip Tuck and
fucking
Rumble.
Smith will be there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
from Hip Tuck and Rumble. Jennifer's touring right now with Caitlin Coral, so we're going to have Caitlin Coral come up and do a few little things. But it's going to be not your traditional, opener or closing band.
So it's going to be sort of like it was what you guys did
kind of
next
we
door
did
at
over at
Mykonos.
Mykonos over here, yeah. And it's kind of yours, mine, and ours, and you'll hear a lot of our music, and you'll hear a lot of Jennifer's music, and you'll have a lot of people walking up to do a little thing here or there, and we got this really cool VIP setup. They have luxury apartment over above top of this place
everything.
that is just awesome.
And you said it's like for the touring bands that come
It's
in,
for the
right?
touring bands that come in there, and we're going to do a VIP thing before then, so that there's an
Get a
upgrade.
dinner,
And
get a room, get some
any
drinks.
ticket that you want, or any ticket that you buy for a $50 upgrade, you can come have dinner with us beforehand. Levi's going to do a set.
I love him, man.
Oh, he's awesome, man.
He is
He's
awesome.
really good.
And he's just a fun dude to hang out with.
Al hates
He's
country
funny.
music, dude, and he was like, "This guy's good," you know.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's kind of the nod to the whole roots rock revolution, because all of these guys, their hearts at that Wheatland Festival, which is a roots music festival and everything, and that's what's influenced them. And they play rock and roll, but if you listen, you'll hear a lot of that in their music. And so it's kind of all these walk-ups are going to
Southern rock-ish,
right are
kinda
going to be people like
bluesy.
Levi, and it's going to be an awesome night, man. I'm really really excited about it. So.
And tickets start at, I think you said, $10.
$10. Main floor goes 15 and 17. We might be sold out of the cabaret.
That's
seating
what you had someone posted that
already.
earlier.
Yeah, with that, those might be done. Those were $25,
And last I saw, there was one left of those.
and so like I say, $50 upgrade, and I might as well tip my hat on this one too. We're gonna put this out there too. I think we've got rooms in that luxury apartment available to us.
Ooh,
so
that gives-
we may do like a little overnight upgrade thing we're talking about doing right now. I
That's
know.
not what I thought you were going to say.
I know.
Overnight with Joe.
For another $50, Joe will touch your butt while you're sleeping.
Only while you're sleeping.
Oh, he does that for free all the time.
Shh, come on. But it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. It's such a beautiful room, and just I mean, you see the video we get, our little promo that we got out there for the upgrades and stuff, and it's breathtaking. The fucking room, the whole theater is amazing. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's way classier than
And
me.
everyone that's in there, Jennifer Westwood and the Handsome Devils, they're, like you said, they're out west right now. I think they're in Arizona or New Mexico.
Yeah. Following Caitlin Coral on Facebook. They're out in Arizona and hiking through the trails and.
Jennifer is a force to be reckoned with.
Hell yeah.
She's a mentor of mine. I mean, her business sense and her drive, and combined with amazing musical ability that she has, she's pretty special human. She is.
Yeah, we had them in. We wish they would have played some music, but we had them in about 8 months ago or something. Her and Dylan.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Really good guys. All right, so
Yes.
I'm thinking about. I think we'll take a break here in just a minute. But how was I wanted to ask Joe. How was your swim from the Rifle River to what was it?
Had to go all the way to Lake Huron, all up around the Straits,
Yeah.
and then
The
over to the
Sagatucker.
west side of the state, and he washed up on Lake Michigan.
That's a long swim.
It was
Dude.
cold. that's what it was. It was cold.
Did you have like mermaids feeding you as you were going, or how did that work?
I don't give away my secrets. No.
I thought I saw in one of the videos like a fish jump out of your beard. I figured that's what you were,
That'd have been good.
You were
Been
chewing on.
good thing. Just one more thing, if I can. I just want to say with this whole, the Lexington Theater and everything like that, and the whole roots rock revolution. That whole thing, that kind of slogan thing started when we started getting more kind of radio play at 95.7. That station that's down in Raleigh, is North Carolina, Jack?
Yep.
Yeah, and that's trying to narrow down because people. I mean, we're rock and roll. I just think we're rock and roll. And every time someone asks us, "What are you?" I'm like, "We're rock and roll." And they're like, "Well, you sound Southern rock, but you sound bluegrass, but you sound." I'm like,
Well, you got
Rock
there's
and roll,
a lot
you
of
know?
different things in
Roots
in your-
rock.
"Oh yeah," and that's what we kept going
Roots
for
rock.
is roots
That's-
rock,
that's
roots
kinda-
rock
yeah.
revolution. We started getting this, 95.7. That station started playing us down in South Carolina, North Carolina, and we were like, fuck
Yeah, we're getting regular rotation down in North and South
yeah,
Carolina.
Sweet.
they're
Now,
awesome down there. You can download the app
pretty
on your
exciting.
phone and just good music playing, good new stuff happening.
Very
on it.
listener-driven.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
How radio should be.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where the whole kind of roots rock revolution evolved from. Oh, yeah.
Very cool. All right, so we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to have who I thought was Wild. Used to be Wilder. Thought it was the Standing Sun, but we have the Skinny Limbs in here. They've changed their name 3 times in the
Apparently,
last
you
week.
bumped your head chasing possums.
Yeah, yes. So,
Rabies.
man, I'll show you the email.
Yes, rabies.
Rabies. Oh, man. Oh, dear.
So we're gonna when we come back, we're gonna have the Skinny Limbs play us a couple tunes, and then they're gonna join the table with us and talk about what they got coming up and going on. And then you guys are gonna stick around. We got some more questions for you. And then of course,
Down.
at 8:30 we have Dumb Shit with Don.
Dun,
Yes.
dun, dun.
Yes. It's the only reason I'm staying.
It's the only reason I come every week, really.
So hold on, I gotta cue up some music here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play this song. This band, it's called Stick Figure. They're out of California, and Carly from the Grill Show is friends with them. Got permission to play these guys, and they're a real good band. I don't usually play a lot of stuff from out of state, but these guys are really cool. So we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Big and Bigger, episode number 217, right here on Cave Radio Broadcasting.
Yeah, the summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down. Slow down. Yeah, the summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down. Slow down. All I need is sunshine, all I need is you. We're here to have a good time, it's what we're gonna do. Come with me, following the shadows and walking in my shoes. Nothing else matters when I'm alone with you. I feel so free, so free. Yeah, summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down, slow down. Yeah, the summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down, slow down. To the down for the world from the bottom of the sea. The people always asking, but time will change a thing. No, not me. I still believe. Every step is asking, step into the sun. Do what makes you happy, that's the number one. It's all you need. Yeah, the summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down, slow down. Yeah, the summertime is coming, and it's about to slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
It's fine. I'll talk to him and just be like, what?
Man, I can't believe she left the kids at home today. She knew I wanted to go to the range. Hey, get out of the fridge! These kids are gonna drive me nuts today. I gotta get them out of the house.
You ever been in this situation? Hey y'all, Earl Fistworthy back again with Earl's Guns and Gyno. We've recently had to cease and desist our gyno department due to a federal ruling, so we've been doing a little remodeling. And since we're always trying to cater to the needs of our customers, we sat down to brainstorm and came up with a whole new concept for our store.
That sounds great, but I can't do anything with these kids running around.
Hey, we're all familiar with your dilemma. That's why we put a pig pen in the back 40 and bam! Earl's Guns and Daycare.
No way.
Yes, Wade. We've got a 20 by 30 electrified fence to keep your little ones contained and in order. And if by some strange chance one of them little bastards gets loose, we got a state-of-the-art security system consisting of a brand new high-powered pump-action scoped-out pellet rifle and 3-time podunk rifle champion cousin Virgil up in the tower who can wing any little rugrat that happens to break free.
Wow, that sounds pretty sophisticated. But what if it rains?
Hey, we've got you covered there, too. We've purchased 6 4x4 Power Wheels for junior mud bogging for the boys, and the girls can get an early start on mud wrestling training in our new outdoor ring.
That sounds awesome.
That's right, and all this week is the grand opening, so we're running the following specials up through Sunday. Buy an hour range time, and we'll watch 2 of them little fuckers for the price of 1, so you can bring your sister's kids as well. Also, we're running a Lunchables diet program, so bring those fat little son of bitches in too. So come on down to Earl's Guns and Daycare, where our new motto is, come take some shots while we watch your tights. Take exit 3 off I-69, and we're right out in the corner. Look forward to seeing you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. The famous Earl's Guns and Daycare from when Big Al and I first started doing, he first started doing the radio thing with us. We would make these skits, and I'm going to start playing a bunch of them over the next couple of weeks as we're bringing Big and Bigger to a halt for a month at least, and then Dawn and I'll be back in the new year with guest host Jack Hunger, maybe even will come in here and guest host. But all right. After much anticipation and 2 name changes today, we got a band that has never played in the Cave Radio studios, and I think it's like our 158th band here on Big and Bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, the Skinny Limbs.
Assume that you wasted no time. I didn't want to be a burden. Of that I was perpetually certain. No matter what stops me from using my second voice, I know that I'm so sick of being the second choice. All of these memories, misadventures and the like, told me that I wanted more than I ever thought to think before. No matter what stops me from using my second voice, I know that I'm so sick of being the second choice. Oh, you heard when no one listened, yeah. How do you fool yourself when no one cares? All of these memories, misadventures and the like, told me that I wanted more than I ever thought to think before. All of these memories, misadventures and the like, told me that I wanted more than I ever thought to think before.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Skinny Limbs from Grand Rapids. All this stuff's brand new information to me. I had no clue about any of it. But I want to thank Jeff, formerly of Standing Sun, formerly of Wilder, for setting us up with these guys and hanging us out. But one more time, they're going to play for us again later, too. But ladies and gentlemen, the Skinny Limbs.
I said I would refrain from bringing this up again, but might there be a chance of returning to where we began? I need you like the flowers need the leaves, and I feel helpless in the breeze. You bring me to my knees. Where did I go wrong with this one? She asked me, where did I go wrong? Where will I find my long lost, forgotten one? ask me, where did I go wrong? Where will I find my long lost, forgotten one? How long till I'm
All right. Great job, guys. All right, come on over and take a seat at the table, if you guys would.
Alrighty.
And we'll get to know you guys a little bit. And then we'll bring Jack and Joe back to the table. That sounds like a
Jack
song or
and Joe
something.
went up the hill.
It's like the gay version of Jack and Diane.
Jack and Joe.
It's the 2019 version, I'm sorry, of Jack and Diane. But it would be Jack and Dan, I think, right? Maybe? I don't know.
You got to be politically correct.
Jack and Leon.
Be a gender neutral,
Right.
like Jack and Kelly, or Jack and Jamie, something like that.
Okay.
Jamie and Diane.
Jamie and Diane.
Terry and Kelly.
Welcome to Back to Big and Bigger, episode number 217. Ladies and gentlemen, the Skinny Limbs, man. Great job,
Thanks
guys.
for having us.
Coming all the
Glad to
way
be
from...
here.
This is the first band we've had from Grand Rapids.
Oh wow, you guys came from Grand Rapids.
That's
We
awesome.
did.
We had Michigander.
Yep.
You guys know him?
Yeah.
Michigander.
Yeah,
We've
heard
had
about
him in here, but that was just as a solo. A solo act.
Yeah,
This
he's
is the
killer.
first- Yeah, he is really good. Like, you don't think that voice is going to come out of that dude.
No.
Like, you know, just...
It's just like very sweet and
Yeah.
it's like a higher register. So
Yeah. It was, so the Skinny Limbs, formerly Standing Sun and Wilder. I'm just kidding.
That's our third band name for today. Yeah.
Just today.
Just a joke. That's a
today.
big fat joke, guys. How long have you guys been a band?
Well, we played our first show December 2017, so we're coming up on 2 years.
Yeah.
Which it's crazy. It doesn't.
You probably
really
have
feel-
been a band for 2 years because I know you didn't just start off December.
Right. Yeah.
Right,
We
yeah.
started writing
Practice.
like
That
that,
was the
summer.
official.
I think.
Okay.
Took us 6 months to get our act
Yeah.
together. But
So,
Our live debut, if you will.
Right, there you go. Okay.
well, Max and I are brothers.
I
and
could tell.
We started writing, and then these two guys are brothers. And
Oh,
our,
wow. I didn't know that.
our other brother, Nate, is in the band as well.
Who's the other brother?
Daryl.
Your other brothers or their other
Is it
brother?
Daryl's
Yes,
other brother?
That was very
The
vague.
third
My other
Cano.
brother, Daryl.
Yeah, but it's his
They do
wedding
not know what we're
anniversary
talking about.
this
Oh, wow.
weekend. So
Oh, okay.
first wedding anniversary with his wife. So
See,
they're
they should
doing their own
have
thing.
came.
They should have.
They might be right now.
Would have been a great.
They could be,
Fair enough.
They could be came.
Happy anniversary.
I'm so glad you stayed home. Fuck those guys.
CRB's on my fucking head here.
They're chilling. They're chilling hard for sure.
He's also a bass player too. That's the reason why we don't
Yes.
have bass today.
A little empty, but
Just an FYI.
So, you guys all grew up in Grand Rapids. You all go to school together. How'd you guys meet?
school.
Well, I know how you guys met, and I know how you guys met.
We didn't have
How
much
did-
choice.
I just
From a
showed
very
up. I
young
just showed
age.
up and ruined his, his day probably.
Yeah, I was having a great
You haven't
time.
known a little
And
Yeah. But yeah, we all go
your
to school
brother.
together. Yeah.
Well,
we just-
yeah, Max and I graduated together, and we're in the same class, obviously. So we all graduated from the same school, and we've kind of known each other for a very long time. And
yeah.
then
Well, it's
kind
this
of-
pretty small town. Like we're from like
Yeah.
Hudsonville. We say Grand Rapids because it's the closest
Sounds
city.
better.
And,
Right.
Yeah, and it's like a.
If people know what Grand Rapids is. You
Oh,
said
they-
Hudsonville.
yeah,
They're
they
like,
know.
oh, Hudsonville Brats?
Yeah, you
That's
live in
John's
like
ice
a,
cream?
the brats.
It's Johnsonville, by the way.
It sounds
Oh.
like, doesn't it sound like a Jack?
There's Hudsonville ice cream though,
Okay.
so that's something.
It's good. It's good too.
We're here to represent Hudsonville ice cream.
Okay.
Yes.
Although it's made in Holland. A bit of a
Bunch of posers.
buzzkill, but
Way to go. Fucking
You don't need
Joe.
to tell him that, Connor.
okay. Sorry, I said nothing.
Blew our secret.
Have you gone back and played your school yet?
Oh, like our high school?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
No,
we're
we
not.
that would be
haven't.
that would
know.
be very terrifying.
Yeah, we played at Grand Valley though, where we're currently Connor and
Yeah.
Gavin and I are all studying right now. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been good about reaching out and providing us with opportunities that we've been quick to jump on, and it's been for the most part pretty fun playing shows over there. So
That's cool.
We talk about Port Huron, where the Gypsies are from, because we've had so many Port Huron bands through here. And Grand Rapids is similar to Port Huron. It's a small town.
Yep.
It's a college town. And you guys got lots of bars and everything in there. And that's the only thing that Port Huron lacks is the bars. So that's why they come down here in Detroit. But is it hard to get gigs up there? I mean, who does your booking and all that stuff?
We do our own booking. It's pretty easy. Like the toughest thing is starting out as a band because you're like, there's no credibility.
Yeah.
You got to book everything, so you got to be aggressive with that. But now we kind of like get a lot of gigs in our hometown, but we're trying to branch out. So that's like, it's awesome to do something like this.
Have you guys ever played down here?
We played in Port Huron.
We played at Lynch's
months
Irish
ago.
Tavern.
Oh, Lynch's, yeah.
It was fun, man. The crowd was awesome. It was like we didn't know what to expect because it was like it's a restaurant, so you're like, okay, are we gonna be too loud? But
Port Huron's it's up and coming music town. It's funny because you'd figure Flint or something like that with the Machine Shop and everything, and there's a couple bands in Flint. But
Machine Shop's great, man. I've been there.
Yeah, it's an amazing venue. But Port Huron just has. I mean, when the Gypsies started coming in, there was 2 bands that we knew of out of Port Huron. Now we've had 12 on our show on Sunday night. So it's a nice little thing. We'd love to branch into Grand Rapids, and we're glad we finally have.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us too. Like, it's a cool scene over there. It's kind of like I feel like it's
a great town.
Yeah,
I love Grand Rapids. I really do.
And it's Beer City too.
Right.
So nothing wrong with that.
We had a lady on here who was from the Grand Rapids area. Who she was like the Mitten City Beer something is what she goes by.
Okay.
But she hit all like 300 and some odd breweries in 1 year.
I want to do
that.
All
the tags. You know, get the tags.
All in Michigan.
Breweries.
Yeah, that's
wow. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
so she started off in Grand Rapids because she's so close to Grand Rapids. She hit. And she could hit 5 or 6 in a day.
Right.
And that was her stipulation is she would, everywhere she went, there had to be 3 or 4 around. So she would go up there and, within an hour drive of wherever she would stay central and then take it 2 or 3 days. That would take she was a nurse
dedication.
Too.
Wow.
So that was what was really weird is she was a nurse. So she would, she'd work like 3 days straight and then she'd travel the other 4 days.
Right.
I'm like, man, that had to have been fucking tiring.
Yeah.
And
that's
delicious.
Wow.
Yeah, and amazing.
And tiringly delicious.
Right, and I think it was she had to have a beer in each. In each place. So
I'd get one of those taste testers in each.
Yeah, that's actually
a flight.
That could probably equals a beer.
What's it called?
Right?
Yeah,
a flight.
Yeah, that's like 1 or 2 beers.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, they are. That's I got to get one wherever any brewery I go to, I get the flight. And then I'll choose one of those usually to.
That's a good way to gauge it.
I did one in Ann Arbor. I can't remember the what was it like?
Ann Arbor Brewing?
No, it was something like I honestly I don't remember, like Timber or something or whatever.
Okay.
But anyways, I did 2 flights because they had so many, and I was drunk by the time I was.
Oh
2 flights.
Yeah, you're because I mean a lot of them beers are 9-10%. So you're drinking
it's
that.
like a shot.
That's a beer. Yeah,
it's like
one would say
shot.
you took flight.
Yes, I did. I took off. I was airborne at the end.
Never to land again.
Brains on.
I want to do it. The breweries, the flights.
Oh yeah.
The what?
The flights.
The what? The what?
The breweries.
The what?
The breweries. The breweries. Shut up, God.
So you guys brought a couple EPs in here. So I know you got music. Where can we find your music? Are you guys on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff?
Spotify. We put a lot of energy into our Spotify, so that's probably the best place to reach us.
Apple Music, like
Apple
just the
Music
main
there
ones,
too.
All the big ones.
All the big ones, all the best ones. But yeah, we usually like focus on our Spotify like presence, if you could even call it that, because I feel like most people our age use that. It's either that or Apple
that's
Music.
where I get all. I put every time you guys come in, a band comes in, I add you guys to my Spotify.
Right.
And, I follow you.
And to be fair too, I think Spotify is set up in a much more artist-friendly manner too, because we have a lot of control over what's up on our page. And
oh, you do? Yeah. They do give you that kind of control?
Yeah, man, it's cool.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, we don't care. We're not giving you any money anyways.
Yeah,
well,
we're shafting
here's
you
your
hard,
3
so-
cent
Yeah,
royalties.
12 cents per month.
Yeah.
Just
if
to
you're
keep you
lucky.
happy, you artists.
Yeah, mostly just like Spotify and Apple Music.
So whose credit card is that on where you fucking get, it comes on, you're like, oh, 38 cents, thanks, Spotify.
We have a band credit
It's
card,
cash
or
only.
debit card rather,
Debit,
but
right.
and we're actually like up, like maybe like not that much money, but we're in the positive.
$5.
Yeah. So it pays for itself in a way, but that's about all it does.
Right.
But that's cool.
You guys got any new music coming out? How old are these CDs?
Yeah, the
Just came out.
Seafair.
Yeah, we just came out with Seafair.
Seafair, okay.
Yeah, that
And
was
that's what,
August
6
30.
songs, it looks like?
6 songs.
6 songs.
Yep.
We're super
End of
stoked
summer.
on that. That's like we're playing all of those songs today. Or not all of them, but we're playing all the songs we're playing are from that.
Okay.
So yeah.
You guys got any shows coming up up there in Grand Rapids or anywhere around the surrounding area?
Well, we actually do have one in Holland, which is going to be this upcoming Friday.
Yeah.
So fairly close out, and we're playing
at Hope College.
It's
Hope College,
through
yeah.
Hope College, but it's at the Knickerbocker Theater, which is right downtown. Really cool venue, and we're supporting this touring artist named Yuno.
YUNO.
Yes.
Do
You know.
You know of him, right?
And then we're playing Detroit. We're playing at the Loving Touch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When's that show again?
That's not until January.
Yeah,
so
but so
I'm sure,
that's cool.
I'm sure we'll
Mark it
line
down.
stuff up in between there. So be sure to check out our social media and
Yeah.
Spotify to be updated.
Yeah, we always post everything on Instagram. So and it's just the Skinny Limbs.
I guess I should go like your page
And
because I
Facebook
like
and
I
Dana
mean,
Sons,
like a
Twitter,
true
and
friend.
all
Yeah.
that. All right. Coming from Grand Rapids, you guys, there's bands up there. Do you guys get to hear any bands from surrounding areas? Give me a couple Grand Rapids bands that you guys would recommend either coming in here or us checking out when they come down here or we're up there.
Right.
There's a few bands that we've played with. One's called Brother Elsie.
Oh, they're awesome.
I've heard them.
Yeah, they're really good.
A group of brothers, and they're really good. And then there's also this band
Lots
called
of brother bands up there, huh?
Yeah,
I guess so.
Something about the area.
And then there's this band called Leland Blue.
Okay.
They're actually a pretty big artist, but pretty well
their
established.
their digital following is pretty impressive. They just released an album like back in May, and pretty good band, worth checking out.
Well, they opened up for us too at the EP release show we
Right,
put on,
yeah.
and they're killer. So
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We I got a couple more questions, but I don't want to get crazy into them. But what kind of music would you consider yourselves? Is it rock? Is it funk? I mean, I didn't catch any one genre. It was kind of
Maybe that's
good.
Yeah, maybe that's what it's about. I guess alternative or indie.
John from WIC keeps like saying that we sound like slightly psychedelic. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
cool, man. I think like
Yeah, I
maybe
can see that.
might have been a little bit. I mean, I'll take that compliment because he was saying like talking about Pink Floyd. I'm like, all right, man, that's like that's
Without
a really
the
high
bass,
compliment.
it
but-
kind of was a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
it's
like, all right, thanks for the compliment. I don't know
For
about
sure.
Pink Floyd, but super
definitely
nice.
a big influence, but I wouldn't say it's a target as far as what we're trying to achieve.
right.
But I do think there's a lot of different genres that go into shaping our sound, and I'm sure the guys would agree with
Well,
that.
as with any band.
give me a couple of your guys' influences when you were growing up. You guys all are. You look a little younger, but I mean, you guys are all relatively the same age.
Yeah. I don't know. We all listen to like the amazing classics like Tom Petty and the Beatles
Yes.
and,
The
and everything.
Police. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like for you and I, it was probably like Reliant K, just like whatever when we were
I
like
had one of
in
those cars.
8th grade, and it was like kind of like very ironic lyrics a lot of times, and just very like high spirited in a way, I guess. So
Okay.
I mean, you guys similar, but
Yeah, we have a lot of shared tastes. I think there's a good balance of contemporary as well as throwback artists that we're
yes, we
all
try to keep
into.
a good mix. you know.
Yeah, trying to
Cultured.
try to span all of the decades, if you will. But I think there's definitely a wide array of artists that we all look up to. A lot of bands too.
So, being that you guys are, a couple of you guys are in school, and I'm sure you guys got jobs and shit also.
Yeah.
How do you guys do your music? How do you write your music? Do you write the lyrics and then you guys come with the music? How do you guys do your things?
It goes differently each time, but usually we're up on our computer at our parents' house in the loft area, and we're just
That's
writing.
that's the practice spot.
Yeah, we write on a program called Logic.
So do you guys
we just
you guys record everything? No matter.
yeah for demos, and then we'll bring them
It's
in.
the easiest way to hear everything too. Like we can look back on it, and so Max and I usually write everything, and we kind of have a different process with every song. It's just kind of like if we have an idea, we'll try to mark it down and just get it out there. Usually lyrics are like really tough. Like that's not necessarily something we initially go for, but It's
That's why I let you handle that.
Well,
Can't do it.
it's now I feel like we're a little bit more confident about that kind of thing. It's still like, okay, it's not our forte, but I feel like we're portraying a message that we feel good about at least, and that's like what matters. But I think, yeah, I mean, it's kind of different every song.
Okay. What are you guys going to school for?
I have an illustration degree. That's not done much for me yet,
Okay.
but hopefully, I had a good time at school. But
Like illustration,
like being in like just
cartoons
art
and shit, or
classes.
like-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, cartoons. I actually I want to get a tattoo apprenticeship, and I mean, it'd be cool if
Al's got a tattoo gun.
Oh yeah, one of my
He
buddies
can't-
does.
he
too.
can't tattoo, but he's got
Not yet.
But he
I'm
has the machines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's half the battle. I
Yeah.
guess.
You can get a cheap one online.
Oh,
for
yeah.
peanuts.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
beauty
see you
of
got
the
some
internet.
tattoos. I'm
Yeah,
a huge tattoo guy too.
For
so.
sure, man. I try to like travel, like not travel too far, but there's a cool convention that happens in Detroit for
Yeah.
tattoos, and
We got a show on Wednesday nights, the Tattoo Music Lounge.
Oh, right on.
And he sets up a booth and interviews at every one, and he brings in everybody.
Yeah, man.
All the Ink Master guys. He knows just about everyone in the business.
right on. Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's like a really cool way to like. I go for the American traditional style, so like everyone has their take on it, but it's like kind of there's a standard
Yeah.
of like what it's loosely based around.
Mhm.
So kinda
Yeah,
cool.
the Sailor Jerry. Is that
Yeah, yeah.
Sailor Jerry, that kind of stuff.
It's within that vein.
So, yeah, I got my shit runs. I got everything.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So I got
Hell
Star
yeah.
Wars tattoos.
We're
and
all
all
about
I dig the
around.
Boba Fett.
Phineas and
Yeah.
Ferb. and
Oh,
Boba,
yeah.
I got.
The Mandalorian logo under it too.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Nice.
I'm hyped up for the Mandalorian.
Oh,
extra that's coming out.
dude. Oh, we're so stoked.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
dude,
November, right?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
soon.
and then
Oh my
was
God.
it 2 days ago? Today's the 22nd. So 2 days ago, it's 90 days until Star Wars.
Start the
Survival.
countdown.
What do you think about those new ones? I'm not a huge fan, but I like the spin-offs.
Rogue One was the best one for me so
It's
far.
about to get heated here.
Every week.
Maybe you should
Somehow-
watch the
You should
movies,
watch
Dawn.
them.
True.
So I agree with Al. I think Rogue One. I think Rogue One's probably the second-ish, maybe third best movie of the whole series of the whole.
It's standalone too. It's great for that.
But I liked the what was the first one?
The Force Awakens.
Yeah, Force Awakens. I liked it. I liked parts of the second one, and so far the third one's looking like it might be all right. Especially that last fucking little thing where Rey's got the dual fucking red lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't like the way she's like,
Yeah.
lets it go and like flips it around.
Well,
like,
she's the staff. She
campy.
uses a staff.
That's going to be
you
some
know?
kind of.
It's
dream.
a flat. Yeah, it's a flat. You can. So I saw it on the big screen today because we went and saw it.
Is that in the trailer? What she has like
The newest trailer.
Did you watch the trailer?
The newest trailer starts off. It's like 2 minutes long, 2.5 minutes long. It starts off with every
Like
all the
scenes from all
iconic
the
scenes
other
from
ones,
every
yeah.
single one.
Right.
And then the music pumps and it's like got all the scenes coming.
Yeah.
In the very last scene, it goes dark. You hear Vader's breath, and you hear a laugh in the background, which everyone
Palpatine.
assumes is the Emperor. And then the screen goes up, and there's a red lightsaber, and it's Rey's face, and the light. She hits a button, and the lightsaber drops. So
Like
it's
a
duel.
Darth
It's like
Maul.
Darth Maul,
Yeah.
but she's also got a staff
Okay.
that she fights with, and so
Jeez.
it's like I got goosebumps just now.
I just hope.
I love that feeling though. I love that feeling.
I just hope they don't try to stay in lockstep with the whole Luke journey.
Return of
like
the
this
Jedi.
is some
Yeah.
kind of like when Luke was at Dagobah, like this whole, this is the path you'd walk or whatever.
Right.
Like this is what I hated about the Force Awakens or whatever is how it was like.
It was almost like
It's Episode 4 all over
New
again.
Hope,
yeah. It
That's
was-
the thing, they played too much on that. Like,
Yes.
just make something new.
Yep.
That was my issue.
But
Hey.
as a true Star Wars fan, I was just like, hey, fuck it, more Star Wars. I'm
Right.
happy.
and that's fair enough.
So
I respect that.
they're gonna do 3 more, but it's totally off. Like none of the characters are gonna cross over.
See,
I
I'd
don't
like
even
that.
think Yoda or any of that shit.
You
So
gotta
there's
start fresh.
I would like
and there's
that.
another guy who says he thinks he's already got all 3 movies written, so that they could like come out.
Well, I know they're supposed to do a bunch of spin-offs too.
Well, the
so.
Kenobi one's the next one. They've already
Hell yeah.
announced
Oh, is
that
it?
Ewan McGregor.
Have you guys-
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
about that.
So
Have you
yeah.
seen the new trailer for The Mandalorian?
Oh, yes.
That's going to be good, I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
They were talking about doing
I had
an
a man
HBO
boner,
show.
Big Bay. I was like, huh?
They were before the new movies came out. They were talking about doing an HBO show, which
like a series.
yeah, which would have been sweet because
Yeah.
they don't.
Well, I don't think they're going to do anything now because Disney's got that channel,
Yes.
so it's all
Yep.
going to be Disney.
Yeah.
Because Marvel's got like 5 fucking miniseries already. They're going to do one on
Right.
the Winter Soldier. They're doing one
Right.
on fucking the who's the fucking the witch and the
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch and what's his name? Vision.
Oh,
They got it's going to be like
interesting.
It's going to be before he died. Like they're going to
Right.
chronicle up to them.
They're going to
being
show
on
what
the
why
land.
they were in like wherever they
On
were,
the lam and
like
all that shit,
some Russian country or something like that.
So Johnny Albert Abel, a.k.a. Wolf, just says Winnow is from that side of town. Do you guys hear them guys?
Winnow?
Winnow, Winnow.
I feel like I have heard of it. But
Maybe I've seen that name on some poster.
they're getting into our subconscious somehow.
Right.
Who knows what happened.
I think they actually played the pyramid scheme, like the night after we had our release show.
That must be it.
I saw like the show bill for it, and I think they had a few other familiar names on that one. So
Wolf, if you're listening, let me know if that's correct. We're going to take a real quick break. What time is it? It is 10 after. All right, we're going to take a real quick break. We're going to take about 15 minutes. When we come back, we're going to have Dumb Shit with Dawn, where we ask Dawn questions that a fifth grader can answer. By the way, Mason got 8 wrong.
Oh, shit.
But he got both bonus questions right.
Oh, shit.
So he actually, he said we did. It was with Ryan from Wolf and the Crane. He's in the band also. But they were on that bill the day after.
We'll check him out, man, for sure.
So Mason got 8 wrong, but he got both bonus questions, so he got 4 wrong. So your work is cut out for you.
Basically, is what he's trying to say.
But no, you know what? 3 of the ones.
Mason is the one I
So
three
of them
equal
though,
with.
3 of them though were like shit that he would not have known
Star
about.
Wars questions.
No, like 70s shit, like things that she should know.
Right.
He wouldn't know because he should because he's my
Who
son.
knows
but-
half of this stuff?
Most of us.
Yeah,
Oh.
most of us.
For the and most of the people listening. According to the comments during the segment, usually. Everybody's trying to give you the right answer.
I know.
Frustratedly
Like, Jesus
typing,
Christ,
like,
Dawn, come on. Yeah.
So the reason we do this is we were trying to give Dawn her own segment, and it was like stupid facts is the kind of thing we started with. And then I watched an old episode of the Jay Leno show, the Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Jack Hunter's first
There was
time
an
in the
echo.
studio.
He would ask the people on the street, it was like man on the street type interviews,
Right.
And one of them was like Michigan cities. He would ask these California girls like, how do you say this? And they couldn't fucking do
I've
it.
seen that before.
Yeah, so we did it to Dawn, and being from Michigan, we figured she'd get some right.
Right.
No.
We did Michigan cities. We did acronyms. We did foreign cities.
Yep.
We did all that.
And Al came up with the idea. He was, dude, we should do trivia questions.
Yep.
And I was like, boom. So it's been about 6 months now. Every week,
Those are hard though.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the 5th grade.
We don't do they
Wait.
get
Well,
a little
I'll
they get a little crazy, and they got I
sometimes,
think sometimes they have like A, B, C, and D.
Oh, right.
We just give her. So the whole premise of the thing is do not answer the question.
Right.
She'll answer the question eventually.
After
her
she
own
says
time.
7 wrong answers, she will go,
Oh,
banana.
Yeah, I remember.
That's
So,
right.
all right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes or so, 12, 13 minutes. You're listening to Big and Bigger, episode number 217. We got the Skinny Limbs in here. We also got Joe Mikowski and Jack Hunger representing the Gasoline Gypsies. They'll take the table back here in a few minutes, too. We'll be back. Peace.
Thank you. One more for y'all.
Mine, you found another, it's your life. He's your new lover, I'll get it out. Let me get it out. It's my time that you have wasted. The very truth that I have tasted. Okay now. Okay now. Look me in the eye, telling me you say how you don't know why you get acting this way. You just threw it all away. Threw it all away. And what hurts the most is knowing I was the fool lover, I'll get it out. Let me get it out. Look me down the eyes and let me hear you say, now you don't know why you've been acting this way. You just threw it all away. Threw it all away.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Slovakian trap cone. That's correct. It is one of those. It's an anal butt plug that's shaped in a cone that is super small for men, Czechoslovakian men.
What?
Czechoslovakian.
From Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia.
That's Madonna.
What am I doing?
You're good. You're good. Right there. Right there.
It's time for
Shit.
Dog Shit with Dog.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger episode number 217 right here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, www.crbradio.com. You can also catch us on our apps on the Android or iPhone. Search for Cave Radio, all one word.
One word.
Facebook Live on the Cave Radio's page and on my page. The Cave Radio Broadcasting YouTube page, Cave Radio Broadcasting is how you search for that. And then on the Twitter page, it's at Real Cave Radio. So,
you ever just call him a dick? You ever just be like, "You're a dick."
I do all the time.
So, Dumb Shit with Dawn we do every week. And like I said, the only rule is please let her answer. She will get it right.
Yeah, let Eric and I do the hints if we give him
Oh, my
any.
God.
Dawn,
If
do
we
you
give her
enjoy
any.
this?
She
Is
does.
this fun?
You know what? When I go home and watch this, I laugh my ass off. Like, are you serious right now?
She's almost
That's
Facebook
good.
famous right now, so she's
It
loving
is.
it.
It is.
You need your own Insta
Eat
page,
it up.
man.
So, are you ready, Dawn? Okay. Who was the leader of Cuba until just recently?
Mandel.
No, that's Nelson Mandela. He was the leader of South Africa.
Oh.
Not Cuba. Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba. It's the little island just south of Florida. It was a communist
Pedro?
country.
Nobody voted for Pedro,
Trying to
just for the
fucking-
record.
that's a little
I
racist.
voted for Pedro.
That's a little racist.
Can I try it really quick?
Whatever.
He wore a green beret,
Yep.
like a green hat,
A green
like
hat.
green
Green,
fatigues,
straight up green.
a long beard like Jack Unger.
General Elite. A general? Was he a
He
army?
probably
I think he
was
was a
a
self-appointed general,
Yes.
but the answer was Fidel Castro.
Oh.
Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
All right.
Ring a bell now.
Could have given a better hint, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of
There
dog?
is a good one.
What kind of dog was Lassie?
Ooh.
Oh, Lassie was those sheep dogs? No, collie.
Oh, very good.
I'll even give you a full point on that one.
Ding ding.
Thanks.
Where would you find Orion's belt?
In the sky. It's the stars.
Around Orion's waist.
Yeah, is this a Men in Black reference? Because it's around the cat's neck.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a universe, right?
Yeah, it was. What is the capital of Mexico?
Guadalajara.
I'm very impressed that she said that correctly.
I am too.
I had no idea.
But that's wrong.
Oh, yeah. I still have no idea.
Hold on, let me
But you
think
see her
of
eyes light up?
Mexico.
No, she got all.
Guadalajara.
Tijuana.
I'm
That's
very impressed that you're getting
That's
these.
the donkey sex show capital of the world.
Tijuana's not correct.
What?
Yeah. Sorry.
Isn't that just south of
There's
San
like
Diego,
they have
right?
donkeys like doing it, and people go watch.
Well, people
do the donkeys.
Yes.
Oh.
And people watch.
Shut up.
Come on, this is the first you're hearing about this?
Yeah, actually.
No. Well, surprise.
The answer for that one is
Let's go do donkey. I mean, ew. Who? Seriously? Okay, so you plan a night out?
Yeah.
Like go to the donkey whorehouse?
Listen, some things you just got to see once in your life.
Oh my God.
So I'm
Did
saying.
you see it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, did you? Oh, just
I've
wondering.
seen Clerks too.
Yeah, yeah. See, there you go.
That's probably just as bad.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Jamie.
The answer to that is Mexico City.
Oh God, so obvious.
Wasn't it?
Dude, I had
Kind
no
of.
idea. I'll just say.
Where is Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz from? We're not in anymore.
Kansas.
Oh, dude.
Wow, that was an easy hint.
Yeah,
That
you
was
got a
big
little
hint.
premature on that one.
All right.
Premature.
Because I'm watching her eyes go back and forth as she's
Like, wait a second.
going through the Rolodex in her head of states and maybe even countries, maybe a continent or two.
In what country is Jerusalem found?
Hold on, this is the Israel.
Wow.
Good job.
I was gonna say Asians, but I knew it wasn't that, so I had to stop because I would have got it wrong.
Israel was a good answer.
I knew it was wrong before I said it this time. That's weird.
The country of Asians was a good guess.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
I went there once.
I know, right?
What was Rosa Parks famous for?
This is a repeat question.
Making the flag? Oh no, sitting on the bus
More specific, please.
in the wrong spot.
Whoa.
A little more specific, please.
What? A city bus
No.
Never mind.
in the front seat?
Yeah,
Yes.
she refused
Okay.
to leave the front of the bus. She didn't want to go to the back because of the black.
I actually met her one time.
Did you really?
I did.
You know what?
That's
When
pretty
I went to
awesome.
school, I picked the back of the bus.
Yeah, because on the bumps, you'd hit your head off the top
That's
of
where all
the
the,
bus.
that's where all the stoners sat.
Or the people getting fondled.
Um,
That was the hashtag
Maybe that's
me,
what it was.
Hashtag Me Too section.
Which planet is closest to the sun?
Hold on. That's the little one. Mars.
Eh.
Mercury.
Yes.
I knew it was an M.
I'll give you half for that one. Which
Frick.
country is known as the land down under?
Australian. I don't know why I do that stuff.
But it's you had
so dumb.
you actually added 2 extra letters. It's just Australia
Oh yeah.
without the.
Australian.
I don't know why I do that.
She's looking at you for your approval, too, as she does it. Australian.
Oh man! Can you name 3? Can you name 3 of the 3 of the countries that make up the United Kingdom?
England.
England's one.
One.
Okay. France.
Eh.
Gosh. London. England.
That's the city.
Hold on. Italy.
Eh.
Turkey.
You're getting further away.
Europe.
That's a continent.
Oh.
That was a wide net right there.
So England is a little small island. The United Kingdom is a group of like 3 islands up here.
England.
And you have England, right?
Okay.
There's 3 other ones. There's 4 countries that make it up.
There's 4 countries that Greenland.
Eh.
Scotland,
Scotland. Oh my God, my grandma's gonna kill me.
Wales,
Ireland.
and Northern Ireland. Ireland is a separate.
Yeah,
they
now it
don't.
is.
Northern Ireland, but yes, Northern Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and
Dude,
England.
I have a globe and everything at my house. How
Which
do I
you
not
don't
know this?
look at, obviously.
No,
When was the last time
I
you
think
looked
it's
at that?
dusty.
Does it just
Should
split
spin it around
open?
to the other side.
Yeah.
Does it just split open and that's where the
Yeah.
drinks are?
That's a good idea. I could make that.
They do already.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is the name of the ship that sunk on its maiden voyage?
And it's maiden voyage. The Mayflower.
Eh.
Titanic. I just watched that movie.
Obviously.
Yesterday. No, I didn't. I think last week.
Okay, I'm giving you that one wrong, by the way. What country is known as the Great White North?
Arctics.
You hoser.
Antarctic.
It's a good hint. Jack had a good hint.
Okay, first of all, Antarctica. if you're going for that, is at the bottom.
That's the bottom. Arctic.
Polar.
Okay.
It's a polar.
The Great
You did
White
say
North.
country. You did hear country,
Great
right?
White North.
Great White
What,
North.
what
Which
country?
I guess it's part of the Arctic, but no, it's not right.
No, it's not a country.
'Cause the Arctic comes down.
Greenland.
Eh.
Because it's green.
It's Canada.
Oh.
Canada is the Great White North. All right.
I wasn't even thinking Canada.
No, I know.
Obviously.
What
Dude.
is the nickname of the Ohio State University?
Buckeyes.
Whoa. What is a Buckeye?
A Buckeye is a buck's eye.
Depends if you ask a fan.
Is
of
it like
Michigan
an?
or
Is
not.
it an animal?
No.
Is it a fruit?
No.
No.
Is it a bean? Are they beans?
You're getting closer.
You're so close.
Potatoes.
No, it is a nut.
A nut.
A Buckeye is a nut.
Never had a Buckeye
What?
potato?
It's a nut. All right. What do you call it when you shoot 2 under par in golf?
2 under par.
On a hole.
It would be an eagle.
Nice.
I just studied all this because I'm a new golfer.
You're not a new golfer.
Kind of, dude. I've been swinging a club for 4 years, but I've been golfing for 1.
What country?
I hear that.
No.
What country is the Taj Mahal located?
Oh, that's not in our country.
Nope.
Okay.
And it's
It
not
would
in,
be-
I'm
So
going
you
to
got,
tell
like-
you right off the bat, it's not in Greenland either.
Why am I saying Greenland tonight?
I don't know. It's your favorite
You got
country
about-
today.
There's about 160 other countries that it could be, though.
Or Australia.
Italy. No, not Italy. France. No, Europe.
No.
That's not a country.
It's in it's a country in Asia. The biggest, second biggest country in Asia.
They poop in the streets.
Japan.
No.
China.
No.
China's
They
the
do
biggest.
that in Chinese.
Do.
Did you do that in Chinese?
In China, they do.
You
They
ever try to
in
poop in Chinese?
and lettering all on the road.
That's what it looks like when it hits the paper, right?
The answer is India. India is where the Taj Mahal is. Wasn't that like a
I wouldn't have
wedding
guessed that
gift or
one this
something?
time.
From the fucking
Yeah, I
whatever?
think so.
Wait, what?
It was a wedding gift from one whatever
Country
the fuck
to
they-
another?
The Taj Mahal was?
The India, whoever was the king of India or whatever the fuck he-
Maharaja or something like
he
that?
built it for his wife as a wedding present.
Oh.
Um,
What'd she do in it? Dance?
Maybe.
Probably. They do
Amongst
that.
other things.
Probably slept.
Ate.
No.
Yeah.
Went to the bathroom.
Spoke.
What animal's eye is bigger than its brain?
Ooh.
What animal's eye is bigger than his brain? Let me think.
It's a tough one.
Elephant. All right, no.
Elephant.
A shark. Let me think of big eyes.
It's a very fast land animal.
Mouse.
Why the fuck would you pick mouse?
Because
I'm
it's
just-
fast,
I'm
little
trying to
things.
figure out
Little
where-
fuckers go all over the place real fast.
And you can't even catch a possum.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
Yeah, right?
A rabbit?
No. The answer is an ostrich.
Oh.
Ostrich.
What about those little things we've been seeing on Facebook a lot? Those they look like little chinchillas or whatever, but those big,
All those
huge
big-ass
fucking eyes. Yeah.
No.
They're cute, though.
Aren't they?
I bet you it's
Yeah.
pretty close, but no.
I bet they would tear your face off
Yeah, probably. While you're sleeping.
with their nails.
Eat it.
That's
Ooh,
what
Don,
possums
it's not
do.
looking too good.
Not too good.
You got 8 right now, and I have, I think, 1 question left. Let me just make sure. And then I have the bonus questions. So
Bonus. You need the bonus.
I do, actually.
I actually came up with another one, so there's 3 bonus questions. So you have a potential to make back 6 points.
A third bonus.
All right, so you got 1 more left. What is a large piece of ice that floats in the water called?
Glacier. Iceberg.
Yep, I would have taken either one of them. So you got 9 correct.
I love how she just answered that one like,
Yeah. Which is
I
9
just watched
correct.
Titanic.
9 correct. Oh,
yeah,
you did say
which you
that.
didn't get that question
I
right.
know, but then I thought about it,
All
and
right,
I did
so
after the fact.
You got 9 correct, which means you got 11 wrong. But you have a
45%.
chance to get 6
Okay.
more points. Earlier, this was talked about. Where is Raleigh? The city Raleigh.
Hold on. Carolina, North.
Bravo. Way to pay attention.
Carolina North.
Yeah, I had to think for 1 second.
All right. Who wrote Macbeth, Hamlet, and Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare.
Wow.
What does the Roman numeral C stand for?
Oh Jesus! 1,000.
10 off. 100.
Oh.
So you got 4 right, or 4 more points.
That's
So you got 11, 13. So you got 7 wrong. Is your total?
Mason
wrong.
beat me.
Mason beat you.
So 65%.
It's not bad.
It's your average.
That's my new average.
Yeah, it's your average.
For like 4 weeks now.
One day you'll get 15, and we might have to call this. If you get 15 2 weeks in a row, maybe we'll take a break for a while.
If you take anything away from this, it's Australian.
All right. We're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we're going to have more of the skinny limbs, and Jack and Joe are going to join the table again.
Say goodbye, Dawn.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye to your fans up here, too. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to Big and Bigger, episode number 217. Thanks for being such a good sport, Dawn. Love you.
Of course.
Classic.
why? It eats work. Detest stress. So let me out. I'm gonna pet your step. BPM as a second and roll. Al, don't it easy, got what you need to eat. Oh, you know it's prime time on K-Radio, baby. Get down, yo, baby. Big and bigger Sunday night. Yeah. Big and bigger Sunday night.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, episode number 217. You can catch us on www.crbradio.com and a myriad of other places, including Facebook Live and YouTube on Cave Radio Broadcasting. We got a bunch of people listening. Alyssa's listening from Lexington, Kentucky. Steve Briere, I think you guys know him pretty well.
Steve.
He says,
Steve the
fucking
pirate.
nerds. So I thought I hit that. We got Joe and Jack representing the Gasoline Gypsies, who have a big show coming up. When is the date? October 18th.
October 18th.
Lexington Theater, right?
Lexington Theater, Lexington, Michigan.
And then, but you guys got a show this Friday.
Yeah, pretty excited.
Coyote Joe's.
You're playing Alex Shire,
Alex
who
Shire
just
and-
tuned in a little bit ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
listening.
hey,
Or
Alex.
maybe he still is. I don't know.
And then Carly Davidson.
Carly Davidson, yeah, come on out. That's a great place to see a
Carly
show.
Davidson, where's she from?
Actually, she's just about to move to Australians, or no. She's about to move to Arizona, and we met her at the Hell Yeah Festival this year.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And just thought she was...
Which, by the way, Big and Bigger and Cave Radio will be broadcasting from next year.
Oh, nice. And we just thought she was pretty cool, and so we invited her along for this, and it's going to be her last Michigan show before she moves to Arizona.
Yeah, so come on out.
Wow.
And Coyote Joe's is just fun. It's
It is a nice place.
It's right around the corner from my place.
Yeah. Well, the last time we were there was Neil's birthday, and he rode the bull.
Oh, yeah.
And I was with Sarah,
Yeah.
and she rode the bull, too.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, yeah. They got good sound there. Rob's a great guy.
Yeah.
Good
And it's a really
good
cool
place to do a
bar.
show.
And it was,
Yeah.
that was the first time I ever, you guys were playing a country bar, and Caleb got up there, and he's like, hey, we're the Gasoline Gypsies, and we don't play any country music. But everyone rocked, dude. It was everyone that was there had a blast, and you guys jammed.
Well,
so.
kudos to them for sort of stretching just a little outside of what their norm is. We get that Southern rock moniker very often. In fact, the very first, terrestrial radio station that ever played us was a country station. They played at Abilene.
Well, that's the beauty of it is you can actually cross over and go either way.
Let's hope so.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, with Caleb and a lot of his acoustic stuff too, his bluegrass stuff, man, fucking.
It's funny. It looks like
It's the
we're
bridge.
shadow boxing on the live feed. It's like people are fucking like.
You got to make the noise, though.
Schizophrenic here or something.
You got to make the noise when you do it, though.
So we got the Skinny Limbs in here also out of
Yeah.
Grand Rapids, and what we like to do in this segment is we like to get know you guys a little bit more personally. So the question I like that breaks the ice, so to speak, like we said earlier, and this is going to make you think, and you might have thought about this before, but if you could bang any cartoon character, which cartoon character would you bang? We're going to start with Max.
Oh, right away, right off.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I don't even have time to think.
Oh, I got one.
All right.
Okay, you go.
I think Daphne from Scooby Doo.
Daphne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's an easy one.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
You know who Velma is actually the more popular choice.
I can see a niche market for that kind of
The
deal.
nerdy kind of.
Velma was the freak.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
tell.
you know that.
Daphne was the
Take the
prissy. Like,
glasses
oh my
off.
God, don't
we
pull
know
my
about
hair.
Velma.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know?
not putting that in my mouth. Velma was like,
We're rated R, by the way.
Yeah.
guys. I
It's
don't
all
know
good,
if
man.
Jeff told you that. So.
We're all about it. It's all good.
He might have told Standing Sun about that, but he didn't tell him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He got his emails crossed.
Right. What do you guys think?
I'm still thinking.
All right. Max, you got one yet?
Have you guys ever watched Adventure Time? That's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of our favorite shows,
Yeah.
but I guess I would say Marceline the Vampire Queen.
Oh, that's a good one.
I feel like the first season they're always like making jokes about Finn having a crush on her.
Okay.
She's got those good skills on the bass.
Right.
Yeah, musician dude. Nice.
So Wolf just said Scrappy Doo could suck the chrome off a trailer hitch.
Jeez. Oh, Wolf. Oh, how I miss you.
All right.
How I miss you.
Gavin, what do you think? What do you got one?
Do you guys watch the Clone Wars at all?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka.
Oh, yeah.
With them tentacles and shit? Oof. Yeah. What could she do with those?
Hentais.
Connor, what about you?
Let's see. How about
By the way, all these questions are going to make you think a little bit, guys.
No, we appreciate it. It's activating our brains.
Princess
right?
Peach?
Oh.
Is that an option? I
Yeah,
guess?
for sure.
Okay.
Double dash?
Yeah. Jack, what about you?
I've been playing Mario Kart the past couple days.
Okay.
So it's,
Yeah, it's on your mind. All right.
Yeah.
With a boner.
I would say, I think I know that one.
Nancy's going to kill me for telling this story, but on our wedding night, we had partied a little too much, so she just kind of fell asleep. So I turned on cable and watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
Jessica Rabbit.
Dude, you took my...
Jessica.
That's the number one answer.
Jessica Rabbit, absolutely.
That's the number one answer, followed by Bugs Bunny and Drag.
Right.
Whoa. Wow.
Well, that was Joe's
It makes
second
you
choice.
think.
Not Babs Bunny, who's the girl bunny. Bugs Bunny and Drag.
The dress on, yeah.
Yeah,
The fluffy
exactly.
tail.
It is.
You'd be able to wipe off afterwards. So soft.
All right. So the Skinny Limbs you guys just got booked for your dream show. You guys get to pick the two bands that you're playing with at this show, dead or alive, past or present, and the venue that this is going to happen at.
Oh.
So two bands, and you all pick separately. I don't want you guys to collaborate. You all pick separately. So, Jake, you want to?
Yeah. Well, I feel like the bands I'm going to say, we'd have to open the bill up.
Okay.
Because otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. Rush, and I'd say I talked about Tom Petty earlier, but we'd definitely be at the very bottom of that bill.
Okay.
And the Fillmore in
California?
In California, yeah.
Okay.
Just because of Tom Petty. There's a live concert. That
Yeah.
we
Connor,
watched.
what about you?
Oh, jeez. No time to think.
We had about a minute and a half.
Well,
No time. Yeah, right.
first of all, I don't know what venue I'd even pick.
Red Rocks, that's a good one.
Oh yeah,
That's
Red
number-
Rocks.
Whoa, don't be
That
giving
would-
him ideas.
No,
Especially
Actually,
ideas
though,
that I
That's
might
the
be
number
having.
one answer.
No,
everyone wants to play Red Rocks.
I was in Colorado like in June, and we checked out Red Rocks. Didn't see a show there, but it was a pretty sweet experience to
I saw
check it
Toad
out.
the Wet Sprocket.
Oh, okay,
there.
nice. Nice.
We were in Colorado. We were on our way up to Aspen, and they were playing. And I was like, man, I want to see fucking something here. And it was Toad the Wet Sprocket, and I'm like, nah, fuck it.
I feel like it wouldn't matter. You're just at
Yeah.
that venue. That's
Yeah,
like
it was
the
beautiful.
main
It was
thing.
cool. Yeah.
You been there, Jet?
No.
Oh.
No, I'd love to.
Yeah. All right, so Red Rocks, who are the bands?
Oh man, I mean, Tom Petty would definitely have been a big contender.
You can
because-
say the same bands. It doesn't-
Okay, is that okay? I don't want to step on any.
Well,
toes here.
We're supposedly at the same
Yes,
show, I would
okay.
imagine.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers are headlining, of course, and then we'll pick a newer one to mix things up a little bit. I'm going to say the Strokes are second on the bill.
Okay.
Just because I've been listening to them a lot lately, and I feel like that would be a good mixed bill there.
Okay. Gavin, what about you?
For me, so to start off, I think, what's that venue in Joshua Tree that's like in the middle of the Joshua Tree National? I don't remember the name of it, but
Okay.
I mean,
it would be.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think U2's played there a few times, but anyways.
Well, they had an album named after it, so they probably
Yeah, right.
better bet than that.
So my first artist I think would be Jefferson Airplane.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Obscure.
And
I don't
then
think they've ever been said. We've been asking this question for a long time.
I know the next one I think you're going to say.
yeah, and then the next one is a contemporary band called Tame Impala. They're an Australian rock band.
Australian?
Australians.
They're Australian?
Australians.
But I think that would be my choice.
So, all right. Wolf is fucking killing me here. Max, what about you?
I don't know. Seems like you guys have had a pretty cohesive unit of artists for your selection.
You want to fuck shit up, don't you?
Well, I don't know if this would even fit, but like us opening for the Beach Boys and John Mayer at Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
Oh. Let's throw that out there.
I'm a huge Grateful Dead fan, and John Mayer's playing with them
Yeah,
right now,
Dead and
and
Co.
I want to check it out so bad.
That'd
They
be
played
sick.
here earlier, but I had something going on.
We saw John Mayer here or in Detroit area, and it was amazing. So.
Yeah. people give him shit, man, but he's banging the best women in Hollywood, and
Supposedly
he's
only
really
8.
good. What'd you say?
Supposedly only 8 women. He's
whatever.
That's a weird.
That must have been last year.
Tidbit, but
so fucking Wolf.
Yeah, same here.
Wolf. He said I totally jerked off to the cab in Roger Rabbit, and then he ... 5 minutes ago. All right,
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah. This like Wolf.
Yeah, that's the man sitting on your T-shirt.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Who the fuck is Wolf?
Who the fuck is Wolf? Did you guys see that?
That's awesome.
Who the fuck is Wolf? So he lives over on the lake, in the lakes, like Walled Lake area. He was, tell me if I'm saying this wrong, Wolf, but he was driving on the street and there was a toilet just sitting on there like someone threw out, and he was like, "How much you guys give me if I go shit in that toilet right now?" And they were like, "Do it." So they all got out. He said he only pissed in it, but he literally dropped trowel, set his beer down, and this is him on the toilet, naked.
That's a great shot.
That's awesome.
And the irony is, he gives the best hugs ever.
Yes,
a guy like that, I wouldn't doubt it.
I saw him last night, and so they're making a movie about the Skinny Limbs, and you guys get to pick who plays each other.
Oh,
but
nice.
the trick is you don't get to pick your own person. So Max, who would play your brother in the movie?
See, that's
yeah, this brother. I'm only going to talk about the ones here.
Our other brother.
Yeah.
He
Fuck
has
that
to-
guy. He
yeah.
isn't here. Not really. I'm just kidding.
No.
Other brother.
No,
Shoot. Yeah. The first thing that came to mind actually was Michael Cera as Gavin. But let's.
Oh, come on.
What? No,
No,
that's
no.
that's not a burn. Let's see. But Jake. This is deep analysis time. If you guys have anything, come back to me.
I would
But I'm-
say, me personally, I think you'd be the not Owen Wilson, but the other Wilson brother.
No,
Luke Wilson.
I'd say Breckenmeyer.
Oh yeah,
I don't even.
Yeah, Breckenmeyer.
Breckenmeyer.
I don't know who that is.
Jared Leto. Oh wow.
Jared Leto. Whoa, dude, that's a high compliment.
All right, so then Jake, who would play Gavin?
Who would Jesse Eisenberg?
Oh, that's a good one.
Dudley Moore. You guys are too young to know who Dudley Moore is.
I know the name, I just don't.
He played Arthur.
Arthur, that's right.
Arthur,
that's
the drunk rich guy.
Yes.
All right, Gavin, who to play your brother, Connor?
I mean, Jared Leto could probably go for Connor too.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's just like all across the board. He plays all of us.
Sure. Yes.
It's like
he just changes costume in between scenes.
All right, and then Connor, who's playing Max?
These are good questions.
Who's that guy that's in Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh, well, yo, what?
And then he's also in
The vampire, the Twilight guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he played the fucking wolf.
Taylor
Lautner.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with him because he also is from Hudsonville. So
He's not a very good
He's
actor.
really
there's
from-
that connection there.
I guess apparently he moved away when he was like a
going
little kid.
Dax Shepard.
Subtle
Yeah.
flex.
And I
Dax
can't think of
Shepard.
enough
Yeah.
actors at the moment.
For sure, Dax
We're
Shepard.
gonna go with that.
Okay.
Interesting.
So I want Joe to answer this question. In a movie about Detective Jack Hunger, who would play Jack Hunger?
I already thought about it. In any type of Gasoline Gypsies production or any type of spin-off, Jack Hunger will be played by the dude.
Oh
Jeff
yeah,
Bridges.
Dude, oh yeah, that's a good one.
God,
that is a good one.
Perfect.
Fucking nihilist.
The dude abides. Really pulled the room together.
You don't know how many times I've thought about that. Like,
It's a great
yes,
answer.
Jeff Bridges. Because I see him in a robe all the time.
Oh, that,
And he's always in a robe, kind of has a
don't
drink
tell
in
the
his
rest of that
hand,
story.
and he's just, he's just hanging out.
I hear it in the voice too. Just gonna add that there. I see it. I really do see it.
Yeah, when you said it, you took me there, man.
If I were to
Jeff
close
Bridges?
my
I
eyes,
put my hair down. That's
The
when
Big
I get
Lebowski?
it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
oh, it's perfect.
That's what Jack Hunger
That's
looks
perfect.
like getting out of a camper at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Check it out. There it is.
Oh yeah,
it's actually
There you
scary
go.
now.
That's fucking
Awesome
really
answer.
good.
doppelganger.
It's a great answer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Detective Jack Hunger, played by
Far out.
Jeff Bridges.
Nice.
very nice.
And
All right,
I will be played by Bill Murray.
all right. I like
Play Nancy, walking out right behind you.
Ooh, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, that's a good call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for
gonna hug
saving
you
my
so
ass.
hard next time.
I know,
right? All right, this one's going to make you guys think really hard. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Would you rather fight? We'll start with Max.
Okay. Yeah, this begins with the question of like, what do you find more? Obviously, a duck is less intimidating, and they don't break people's.
But that
backs and
motherfucker's
things.
7 feet
but
tall.
yeah.
Oh.
Or a bunch of little horses that you can step on them.
Yeah, kick
100 of them.
Or you can just punt them. But there's 100. Are they aggressive? Are they coming at you?
Yes,
They're
it's a fight.
They're
It's
fighting.
a fight. This is.
Well,
a
I didn't
fight.
know if I knew it was a fight, but they didn't know it was a fight, or if they
This
knew
guy's a
they're
law
fighting.
student, isn't he?
This is hand to.
Oh.
This
You gotta
is
get
hand,
all the details.
You guys told me to
hand-to-wing
think
combat.
hard on this. So
Hand to wing
this is what-
combat.
Right.
No weapons.
No weapons.
Yeah. Or hand to.
You're
hoof
making
contact.
assumptions.
Yeah.
And a hoof.
I think the big duck because
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like you could.
You'd be tired kicking 100
What's your
ducks.
strategy?
You just punch it in the neck or something. I feel like ducks have weird skinny necks. So.
All right.
Go for it.
I don't think they have
all
necks,
like-
do they?
That
Throw a
that's
punch. If you won, you'd have a better
I
dinner.
never
too.
thought about
I think
that.
yeah, you would.
could just
Oh, that would
punch
be a
duck
lot
in the
of
throat.
duck
Tender meat. Quite a lot.
Yeah. All right, Jake, what about you?
I think I'd do the same, but just because there's power in numbers. So obviously, if there's 1,000 of anything, you're probably
100.
gonna.
100.
Okay,
Dude,
100.
that's a different unit, bro.
Okay. Well,
Still, you trip over
That's
one.
like the C note. You know, it's 100, not 1,000.
okay. Yeah, it's like exactly. I'm trying to bring it back.
Well, you trip over one, and then you're down on the ground, and then
Yeah.
All right, Gavin, what about you?
I would say the horse-sized duck as well,
Okay.
just because.
I'd want to ride that motherfucker, though, you know? Tame it.
Oh
and-
yeah,
That's your steed.
Wrangle it.
Yeah,
As
you
a,
wrangle
it's
it.
just a giant duck.
Like the movie Joust, or the video game Joust. Get up on
What
the
would you do in the winter?
Huh?
What would you do in the winter?
Well, because he flies south.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Wait till he comes back and then fucking ride him some more.
I see you just on the duck in the water going, "Come on, motherfucker!" And the duck's just like,
You're
"Nope,
too
I'm just
big,
gonna swim
motherfucker."
around
Yeah,
here."
you're too
Do
big.
ducks fly south?
I don't think so. But
Imagine all the people trying to feed Eric.
Connor, what about you?
Here's some bread, motherfucker.
I'm tempted to follow suit and go with the duck, but I think I'm gonna make a departure here and
Okay.
go with the horses.
Okay.
I'd like to see. a
That'd be
duck-sized
cute to
horse.
see 'em first
That's
of
what I
all,
was
you know what I
thinking.
mean?
First of all,
You're like, oh, how cute do they all start
Yeah.
fucking kicking you and shit,
exactly.
you know?
Well, you just kick
But
them, though.
I feel like there's like more I would have to know. I mean, is it what type of breed of horses are we talking about
I
here?
don't know.
Are we
That's-
talking about like a variety?
Clydesdale.
I mean, that's like
Clydesdale. Those things have the big
A little
hooves.
mini horse.
With little wagons of beer behind them.
Yes. Well then,
Shit, then I'm
You're
going
like-
fucking them. Shit.
yeah. Well, that would slow them down. So at that
Right.
point, they'd be disadvantaged.
Right.
So I think I'd take my chances. And go
Wolf
after the
Wolf
horses.
says, do you know ducks die when they have sex? The one I did at least did. The one I fucked at least did.
Oh my god.
This guy, man. Fucking A, man.
He went there.
Yeah, he went there.
I love you, Wolf.
All right, so I'm going to do a little rapid fire. We haven't done this in a while. Actually, I'm gonna give you a couple. It's called This or That is what this segment's called. I'm gonna give you two scenarios. You got to choose one or the other. So let's go with Alice in Chains or Soundgarden. Which one would you rather have? I mean, it's just
Soundgarden.
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Okay.
For sure.
Soundgarden.
All right.
Yep, Soundgarden for sure.
All right. Jack.
No question.
Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know either very well. So.
All right. Batman or Superman? We'll start with Joe.
Batman.
Batman.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, yeah.
Connor.
Definitely the Dark Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gavin.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman for sure.
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman would listen
What
to
about you
Alice in
guys?
Chains.
Batman.
Dawn. Batman or Superman?
Superman flies. Superman.
Okay.
Well, thanks for making that obvious point. Now, which one do you prefer?
It depends. It depends. I mean, like, just as my friend.
Oh, you're thinking this could
pick
go,
one.
go somewhere.
Superman.
All right. That's all I
This
want.
could be a thing.
It could be a
Oh,
thing.
was this which superhero would you bang?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it would have been.
All right.
With all the dudes
let's
sitting
see.
around the
Would you rather
table.
wear sandals or flip flops?
Sandals.
Sandals.
Yeah. Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Flip flops suck, so I'd have to go with the
It says Jesus over there. Jesus wants the
There's like
sandals.
it's called a thong, right? It goes
Yeah.
between your toes.
Toes.
Yeah,
I hate
uncomfortable.
that thing.
Okay. Jack.
Flip flops.
Flip flops.
Yeah, I'm a flip flop guy
What
too.
I have on flip flops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a slide or sandals guy. I don't like that thing between my toes.
Yeah. Just doesn't feel right, or
No.
Wedgie for your toes.
And I hate that sound. That
Yeah, every time you hit your
every
foot.
time you fucking walk.
How do you wear those thongs?
What's that?
How do you
Very
wear those
easy.
Well,
thongs?
that doesn't slide between my toes. That's my ass
That's
cheeks.
Jack, yeah.
It's a whole different feeling.
All right, Beatles or Stones, Max?
Oh, the Beatles. Yeah.
Beatles.
Yeah.
Beatles.
I know those guys are.
I mean, I gotta go with Beatles because I'm loyal.
This guy's having a dilemma.
But
Yeah,
it's
I
a tough
knew.
question. I mean, it's like
It is.
apples and oranges.
Right, Jack.
Stones, first concert I ever saw.
Oh yeah,
Right on.
Joe.
Beatles.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Michael Jackson or Prince, Joe?
This isn't who would you let babysit your kids. This is not that question.
Prince.
Prince.
Yeah.
Jack.
I think Prince because his musicianship.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Gavin and Connor.
Yeah, it's Prince.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Music wise. Yeah. MJ.
Jackson?
MJ.
MJ. Okay. There's no wrong answer here.
No.
Bugs Bunny or Tom and Jerry? Actually, you guys are too young for that, I think.
No,
Maybe
we grew up on that.
Bugs
No.
Bunny or Tom and Jerry, Max?
Bugs Bunny. I watch more of that.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Definitely Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry?
I like Bugs.
Bugs?
Bugs.
Yeah. Okay. Pine Knob or DTE for you two guys? Have you guys been to concerts down there?
DTE.
Yeah.
Was it that? No, that was Little Caesars that we went to, Jacob.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Pine Knob or DTE, Joe?
Well, man, I mean, I still am young, and it's always been DTE. But as long as I've heard about it or gone there from uncles,
How old are
my
you?
mom, I'm 26. But
Jesus.
when it's
He's a
from
baby.
Me too.
I thought
from
you
me
were
starting
a
to go to
baby.
shows, it was always Pine Knob.
Right.
I never looked at the damn
I'm not
ticket.
even
We
asked
were
Jack 'cause
going
I already
to
know
Pine
his answer.
Knob, and then I looked
What's
at it, it was
DTE?
like DTE, and then I was like, what is DTE? And
That's who
like,
sends me a
"That's
bill.
what it is. It's like, oh, so
DTE.
Yeah.
I guess Pine Knob.
Yeah.
I was going there when it was
Same.
easy enough to sneak in.
Well, back in the day, my buddy's parents and shit used to say that they used to bring kegs in there
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
set them on the thing and
Yeah, they
have
didn't
your
have
own
a liquor
beers.
license,
You know, I mean, could you imagine? You can't even sneak a beer in nowadays.
You'd fall asleep on the hill and wake up at like 5 o'clock.
Can you imagine just trying to drag a
Still
keg
sneaks
anywhere?
some
That's
things in there.
great.
That's sick. You can still sneak some things in there.
All right, this is a yes or no question. Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah?
For sure.
Hell yes.
No.
It's okay.
Whoa, these
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Don?
It depends on what else is with it.
Well, it's-
It has
it's
to
kinda
be,
like
it
the
has to be
ramifications,
ham and
wow.
onions, ham, onions, and
bacon and jalapeno?
Ooh.
bacon
Whoa.
and jalapeno.
Oh, wow.
And
I'm a
pineapple.
ham,
Al, what about
onion,
you?
and
If it's
pineapple.
all that's there, I'm fat. I'm gonna eat that shit. I don't care. I love pineapple.
Pick the pineapple off. I love pineapple.
I'll pick it
and
off
I
and eat it
love
separately.
pizza. Yeah,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Like I would do that.
Let's see here. I'll give you three more. Let's go with Metallica or Kiss. Let me start with Joe. Two horribly overrated bands in my book.
I was gonna say neither.
Yeah. You got to pick one.
It's, Metallica.
Jack.
Metallica.
Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica.
No.
Metallica. My buddy Clint learned all their discography in like 9th grade on a guitar, and he shredded. I'm like, that shit's crazy.
No shit. That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
It was awesome. It was, and I didn't even know he played guitar. Then he just like he came
Shows
over.
up and he's rocking Metallica.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm like, what the hell? Like tapping and shit.
He's like, I just learned this one. You're like, holy shit.
Wolf says pineapple makes your jizz taste better.
Yes, it does. That
Hint,
is true.
Hint, hint, Al.
Okay, I get it. I'll change
No,
my
no.
diet.
What are we
Wolf.
talking about?
Well, yeah, for sure. Pineapple on Metallica. No,
Metallica
no, wait,
or
Metallica. Metallica, because I can remember like one of the first jams we did as brothers. I feel like was Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually was on drums at that point. Before then, we switched.
Well, you played guitar and you played drums?
I played bass. Yeah.
We
Okay.
kind of switched around as we grew older. Yeah.
What? All right.
what she said.
The Allman Brothers or the Eagles, Joe?
Eagles.
Yeah.
Allman Brothers.
You know what? I often, when I tell people about the Gasoline Gypsies, I'm like, it's a cross between the Allman Brothers and Eagles because
I love
you guys,
both those bands.
because the Eagles are all, I mean, if you listen to an Eagles, like all fucking 5 members are singing.
Yeah.
And they don't let Joe have a mic except to talk in, but the other 3 members sound amazing when they, I love you, Joe, but
We're going to find Joe a song.
Yeah.
That's our mission.
It's going to be like Animal back there.
More like Fozzie Bear. Like,
okay.
Maybe we'll cover Tequila or something.
Jack, Allman Brothers or Eagles?
Allman Brothers. But I love both of those bands. 2 of my all-time favorite bands. But
Right.
Allman Brothers by just a skosh.
Connor.
Yeah, it's Eagles for me. I saw them like 2 falls ago, and it was an amazing show. So
this was before Glenn Fry died? Or was it after?
No, this was right after,
Right after.
and his son was...
His son filled in?
Yeah. I'm actually also... Can I go back like 2 questions real quickly?
Sure.
It was the one about the venues.
Okay. Go over.
I'm getting... Since we're on that subject, I saw Tom Petty play there like 2 months before he died. So that was a big show in my book.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
definitely my preferred venue for that reason.
Okay. Gavin.
Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know like one song by Allman Brothers, so I got to go with Eagles.
Okay. You guys too?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You okay?
I don't care either one. Sorry.
All right, and then the last one, we'll go The Simpsons or The Family Guy. Max.
Family Guy. I think I spent more time watching that.
Family Guy, yeah.
Probably Simpsons.
Okay.
Simpsons.
Yeah. Jack?
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Yeah, me too. I'm a Simpsons and Al's a Family Guy.
Both so good.
So Wolf said Joe should sing Cotton Eye Joe.
I could sing that.
Oh, nice.
So
and dance at the same time.
So before we take our last break and have oh god, that was the Skinny Limbs.
I just
That was
wanted to
a
say
bad
to
burp.
Wolf about the pineapple. I'm glad you noticed.
Oh, he's been saving that.
Oh man.
All right. Before we have the Skinny Limbs play us out, I just wanted to touch a couple more times on this summer with the Gasoline Gypsies. You guys did a lot of stuff, man. You pretty much played every corner of Michigan.
Hey, we dipped down to Indiana too, and as for Summer Bash, and that was a hell of a time. It's been a wild ride, huh, Jackie?
They're amping up. They're working hard. We're getting noticed. We're starting to get airplay on terrestrial stations. We're stepping up and starting to produce a lot of our own stuff. You guys were up at the Vagabundos thing that we did. We're kind of sniffing around, maybe going to the west side of the state to do that next year.
Ooh, a different venue, huh?
Well,
the home pub is no longer.
The home pub is no longer, which we're very, very sad about.
Oh, dude, that was so. She came up to me that day, and I literally got some tears in my eyes when I was talking to her.
I know she's an awesome human, and she's done wonderful things for us. But yeah, we're kind of thinking we've made some pretty good relationships with some people over on the west side of the state, and
maybe the Skinny Limbs could play.
Maybe the Skinny Limbs could play. Well, we're actually thinking we might be able to pull off maybe kind of a more festivally type stuff where we could have.
What do you mean? You think, dude?
A couple of stages.
You guys had 200 people at that fucking the Vagabundos trip, man. It was the
fun.
Gypsy Fest. That was a great time.
That was a great weekend. It really was. We floated down the river and nobody died.
I wore a Speedo.
I saw
Joe wore a Speedo.
So did Nate, or was it the same Speedo?
When did Nate? No,
Nate didn't have a Speedo on?
Oh, he did
I
wear.
think it was
He
the
wore
same Speedo.
Nate's Speedo from the Summer Bash, is what he did.
No, I wore Andy
not Nate's,
Barron.
Andy
Barron's
Barron's Speedo.
Speedo.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
anyway,
he's been in.
You
Andy
wore
Barron.
another man's
He's been in
Speedo?
Andy Barron's Speedo.
That takes balls.
Hey, I opened. Hey, I got those. I opened my mouth. Did you get it?
I think so.
Things happen.
One. There's like
Things
fucking
happen
30
while
of
I'm
them.
He opened his mouth and it was like pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
By the way, Wolf says, Joe, that's why you're such a considerate lover, my dearest Joe. So
I have all these emotions.
Lexington,
Beard tangle.
Michigan, October 18th.
Yep.
Tell us how we can get tickets.
You can go to LexingtonVillageTheater.com to buy the tickets, and then if you're interested in the VIP upgrade, you go to our website at thegasolinegypsies.com.
I think I talked to you earlier, and I talked to Dan, and we want to be involved in any way that we can, whether it be us broadcasting from there or just coming up and representing. Count us in.
Yeah, well, yeah, we would love to get you guys involved in some capacity, absolutely, and you should this Friday. Come on out. What are you doing this Friday? Come
Coyote
on out.
Joe's this
Coyote
Friday,
Joe's
man.
This Friday, yeah.
I don't got the kids, so it's a good
come
possibility.
out and hang out.
We'll
and
get Neil drunk, and we'll make him ride the bull again. Come on, it'll be great. And you know, Neil, it's so easy to get him drunk.
Yeah, just a couple shots.
I love how you say ride the bull. It's more like just
Fall off the
pitched
bull.
off the bull.
He did good last
He did
time.
good.
That man stood his ground.
He lasted a good
Yeah.
8
He
10
looked
seconds.
good up there. He
I
showed
want to
some
get.
neck.
Can we get Eric on the bull?
Fuck no.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
I have to work for a living.
This
bro.
Friday,
I
Coyote Joe's.
I will break something.
I
if
don't
fall
think
off
the
that
bull will
motherfucker.
move.
He probably wouldn't.
Yeah, so you'll be fine.
They'd be like, "We got to put that motherfucker on 10." It's like
The bull itself actually falls off of you somehow. That's great.
Well, just come jam out. We'll get Neil drunk anyway for fun. We got Alex Shire. We got Carly Davison. Coyote
Yeah, come see
Joe's.
us.
Starts at 8 o'clock. Come hang out.
We'll plan world domination.
And I heard you guys are doing something up in the UP coming up too with the Lows and
Yeah, this was just kind of a last minute deal.
Kenny Olsen and the all-time
that's,
Low Stars. Or
that's happening
sometime in November, I heard.
No, it's late October.
Late October festival up there
Oh yeah,
in Manistee.
Yeah, Kenny Olsen, formerly of Kid Rock. He's got like Shannon Boone and Peter Keys and Wolf.
Yep.
And then it's you guys, the Lows, and I think there's one other band. Is what I talked to Angelo last night.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
that just kind of popped up. Apparently, there's some West Coast people that bought some property up there, and they're going to try and get a little festival-y thing established up there. And they were kind of doing this on the fly a little bit. I mean,
A little late in the year.
They're pulling some great. Well, it's up north. I mean, it's in the UP. You know, we could go up there and it could be 80
3 feet
degrees
of
or it could
snow,
be
yeah.
12.
12 inches of
Right,
snow. Yeah.
Right. So, you know, we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. But it looks like it's on a beautiful piece of property, and they got an outside stage, and they're really good hospitality for the bands. They're putting us all up and feeding us, and they got a great lineup. So, yeah, we'll have more stuff up on the pages about that pretty
And
soon.
I'll get to hang out with Wolf for a weekend.
I know. He's probably pretty excited because he said he's going to eat extra pineapple.
Oh, dear
One of you two is going to end up pregnant. That's all I'm saying.
It's like Junior. Arnold again.
Wolf just says, "Can I?" In all caps, "Can I ride with you guys up to the UP?"
Dude, we'll take my van, man. me. Hey, Wolf, more pixie sticks. He knows what that means.
All right, Skinny Limbs, you guys got some shows coming up?
Yeah, I mean, not too many within Max,
The
you
greater
take- you
Detroit
take it, you
area.
take it, man, yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
playing
tr-
at the Knickerbocker Theater this Friday, so
Yeah.
looks like most of the people at this table have a show on Friday. Sounds like.
And then Loving Touch in
Sometime in January.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, keep us
Loving
updated,
Touch
man.
is a great room.
Throw me some, if you guys got anything coming out, any new music.
For sure, man.
Whatever, hit us up. I just friend requested your band page.
Okay.
Awesome.
The Skinny Limbs, Not Standing Sun.
When are you
Not
at
us.
the Loving Touch?
Sometime in January, I
I
think.
think
it's
that's like the
January
23rd, but I don't
is it?
want to be
Okay.
spitballing it.
Yeah,
It could
yeah,
be
isn't it
different.
We always
after
post
your-
everything too on our
Right.
page.
And I'm sure we'll book plenty between now and then.
Right.
As would
Like
be
I said, keep
ideal.
us informed, man.
For sure.
That's
Yep.
one thing we support local music. So, whenever any band that's been through here, Al and I for sure, Don, will share.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
You know, the
Thanks so
event.
much for
Thank you.
having
For
us,
sure,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
guys ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play one quick song real quick. We're going to come back, and the Skinny Limbs are going to play us out. So you're listening to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio. I want to thank Jack and Joe for coming in and hanging out with us.
Thank you, my brothers.
Friday,
And my
Friday,
sister.
Coyote Joe's. It's like $5, $10, right? $5 to get in.
What's that? Friday's only $5.
Yeah, $5. So go check them out at Coyote Joe's, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Big and Bigger, episode number 217.
Australian.
Like this, down to easy, nice and Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Race bands, the USA Wheelchair and Scooter Championships creep into the Depends Arena this Sunday night for the Senior Citizens Thrill Show Spectacular! See the two-man motorized wheelchair mud bog! Experience the War of the Horse and Buggy Demolition Derby! See the retired school bus driver's figure eight race of death! Watch as your favorite drivers reach speeds in excess of 35 miles per hour! Witness 70-year-old stuntman Harry Bolzania attempt to jump a fiery 3-foot trench of death in a modified Rascal scooter! Get a free autograph from Happy Days route bound Donnie Moans! Bring the kids for a senior citizen purse snatching run! Also bear witness to the 2K Incontinence race! Tickets $15 in advance, $10 in the door! Show your AARP card, get a free tube of denture bond! First 1,000 fans in the door will receive a free B12 shot! Get your tickets now! Sponsored by Earl's Guns and Gatto and ShameWow! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
All right, welcome back to Big and Bigger here on Cave Radio Broadcasting, episode number 217. I forgot to mention, like I said, we only got, 7 episodes left, I believe? Something like that? I don't know. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I'll let you guys know. Next week, hold on. Computer's going a little crazy. We have Age of Hysteria coming in next week. It's a band, we had them come in here to promote Couch Fest a few months back. On October 6th, we have Casting Shadows, another band from Port Huron. They're opening up for Tantric on October 11th, so they're coming in. It's their CD release party. We're going to have new music from them. Also that day, Angelo Coppola is going to be coming in to talk about the Lowe's, a couple songs they got coming out. On October 13th, we got Chrissy Morgan and her jazz band that's coming in here and hanging out. Rick Pruneda is also going to be in here. He's releasing the last feature artist to appear on his album, and hopefully we're going to have a call-in interview for that. No Sin in Eden on October 20th. Secondhand Mojo, October 27th. Creatures of One, November 3rd. That's the old lead singer for the band Off the Ledge is in that band there. And then November 10th, we've been waiting for this band since we had Krillin in here. Space Skull is going to be coming in to close that whole saga out. And then our last official show, well, not really, it's our last show that we had booked is Edison Hollow, formerly Red Baron, is going to be coming in. And then on December 1st is going to be our last official show. We got Spiral Crush that's going to be coming in and hanging out with us and playing. And then we're going to do one more show on November 24th, but we haven't got the band yet. So we got about 8 or 9 shows left, and then we're going to take a break till at least the beginning of the year. Dawn and I are going to come back and have a roving host, including Jack Hunger and Joe Makowski and Augie and some of the other, Steve Bennett, Joey Lupo. All those guys are going to come in and hang out. Maybe we can even get Wolf in or something. Al's going to stop by from time to time. So yeah, we're definitely going to take a little break. We're going to come back at the beginning of the year, and we're going to come back stronger than ever. But to close out tonight, this band came all the way from Grand Rapids, and they don't want to hear me talk anymore because I've been talking all goddamn night. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Grand Rapids, the Skinny Limbs.
Loving, loving, so know that I won't shy away from aiming high. I've always waited for what seems like far too long. In my short life spent to hear a loving song. I've always waited for what seems like far too long. In my short life spent to hear a loving song. Short life spent to hear a loving song.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah.
I hate my phone, and I hate the times that we live in. Once in a while, it's the best we've ever had it. At least that's what they're telling me. We should believe. Anxiety like a black bag over my head, like a shiver in the night, trying to shake it, but right now all of the things that you ever know you keep in a box locked in your home. All of the things that you will become, I won't waste a moment to see the song. At night leads you to believe they all live perfect lives. Pose that trivial, it's the best they've ever had it. At least that's what they're telling you. You should believe. All of the things that you keep in a box locked in your home, and all of the things that you will become. I won't wait a moment to see the sun. go around saying you're an old soul. Just 'cause you value solitude and collecting vinyl. Everybody wants it like it once was. Back before their eyes were open to beauty and blood. Don't go around saying you're an old soul. Just 'cause you value solitude and collecting vinyl. Everybody wants it like it once was. Back before their eyes were open to beauty and blood. And I hate the times that we live in.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next week we have Age of Hysteria from Monroe. I want to thank Jack Hunger and Joe Mikowski for coming in from the Gasoline Gypsies. And I want to thank the Skinny Limbs for coming all the way from Grand Rapids and changing your name while you got here, too. That was great, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for Jeff for hooking us up with these cats, man. They were awesome. And we will see you next week. Episode number 217 is done. Episode 218 is next week. Age of Hysteria. It's going to be a good one. Talk to you later.